How you doing, nation? It's your boy Big G. I'm back. I told you I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I am here for the long haul. I am here to the end. I am here until we have played our last game, and I'm going to rep the New York Giants. We may be on 5, but that first win is always just around the corner, and I think this week is the week we get it. I thought last week was the week we're going to get it, and I thought the week before was the week we're going to get it. But this is the week I think that we're going to get against the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are 3-2. They're just coming off of 2 straight losses, and they're going to look to bounce back and redeem themselves against us. And again, we're a team licking our wounds, and we're 0-5, and they're going to feel that they have the upper hand. We're going out there, and they're going to have Jay Cutler on the field. Jay Cutler's thrown for 1,300 yards, 10 TDs, 6 INTs. He's been sacked 9 times. He's completed, I think, about 65% of his passes. So he's not playing bad. He's not ripping up the field that way. But he's not Peyton Manning numbers. But he's playing decent enough to have them at 3-2. They also have a decent running game with Matt Forte. Well, let me take that back. Their whole running game is Matt Forte. They do have Michael Bush. They do give Jeffries the ball sometimes, but their whole running game is Matt Forte. And Matt Forte has rushed for about 375 yards, I think, 3 TDs. He's come out the backfield court, I think 20-something passes out the backfield for another 200 yards. So he's accounted for about 300 and almost 400, he's accounted for almost 500 yards of total offense for the Bears. That's their dual threat right there. It's Forte rushing and Forte out the backfield. They have a decent trio of receivers. They have Jeffries, who has about 430 yards receiving, 2 TDs. Brandon Marshall, almost 300-something yards receiving, 3 TDs. And my guy from last year, Martellus Bennett, man. He only has 281 yards receiving, but he has 3 TDs as a tight end. And that's what we're missing from our team. I wish we still have Martellus Bennett, and plus he can block. I'm just saying, folks. And if you think that I'm wrong for saying that we should still have Martellus Bennett, let me know. I'm just saying we should have kept him. That's just how I feel. They still have Devin Hester, who's still a dangerous punt return guy. I don't think he's rushed one. I don't think he's ran one back this season. But he's still dangerous enough that, but the only thing that's stopping him, I think, right now is the new kickoff rules. Guys are kicking it out of the end zone, so they're not really giving him that much of an opportunity. But I think he did have a long run of like 80 yards this year. So, that's what we're looking at on the offensive side. If we can stop the run the way we did last week, I think we will be successful against them. But we have to get that pass rush, which we got the pass rush some, and then all of a sudden we stopped last week. We stopped the run, and then they brought in Foles, and then all of a sudden we couldn't get a pass rush, which I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure that out. Why will we stop with the pass rush on a guy who's not going to run, and we couldn't get to him the rest of the game? That wears me out. Anyway, their defense, ranked 20th in the league. They're led by Lance Briggs. This dude, 51 tackles himself. 51 tackles total. I think 2 INTs. Major Wright. He has 35 tackles. 2. That's it. Lance Briggs. Let me take that back. Briggs has 51 tackles, 2 sacks. Wright has 35 tackles, 2 INTs. There you go. That's right. Also, who is it? They got James Anderson, DJ Williams, Charles Tillman, who has 2 INTs. So I think they have how many sacks? I think 8 or 9 sacks on the season. 6 INTs. They're ranked 20th, but we're ranked 26th. But they're still 3-2, and we're still on 5. So, if we can keep their defense at bay and not let them get that pass rush on Eli, where we can open up some holes and these guys can run through it, which I'm gonna get to in a second. I think we'll be okay. But we have to stop their defense. We have to keep their defense at bay. We have to keep them honest. We have to give Eli time to pass the ball. Because again, we can't have Eli throwing the ball 52 times a game. Bad things happen when you throw the ball almost 60 times a game. Okay? We need to have a running game. We need to, you know what? I have no faith in Brandon Jacobs. That's just me. I hope that he proves me wrong, but I have no faith in Brandon Jacobs. I haven't had faith in Brandon Jacobs for 2 years. When he was with San Francisco and he was hurt all last season, and the year before that he was with us. I don't have any faith in him. Wilson is hurt. Darrell Scott is coming in, and you looking at a guy you just cut, and now you got to bring back in because Wilson is hurt. We don't have much of a running game, but actually I think I have to blame a lot of that on our offensive coordinator and our offensive line coach. You got guys in there who can't block, who can't open holes, who can't protect Eli. We got to pass because we can't open up the holes. That's what we're looking at. If we can get our offensive line going and open up some holes, and hopefully Brandon Marshall and Scott can run through there and give Eli some time to pass the ball. We know Eli can shred a team. But if we can't get that line to hold up and do the things they need to do, it's going to be a very long day. And if our defense doesn't come together, our defensive line doesn't get the push-up feel that we need against Cutler, it's going to be an even long day. JPP is hurt. Tuck is hurt again. Corey Webster, which I really don't care about, he's still hurt. I think Ross is still hurt. We have a lot of injuries going into this game, but that's no excuses. You're an NFL player. You have to be ready and prepared to get in the game. You come out every week, to win the game. And if you're not going to be prepared to win the game, don't come out. Say, Coach, I can't play. I cannot help the team the way I need to help them. Sit your ass down. Don't hurt the team by being out there and doing absolutely nothing. I'd rather, again, give me a rookie who doesn't know much, but hell, he's going to be out there and be aggressive and do his thing. That's, man, we have 20 turnovers this year. 20. Man. And the Bears love taking the ball away. They think they have like a team high 14 takeaways, some shit like that. But that's where we are right now. We have to hold on to the ball. We can't let them get into it. Look. All I'm saying is this: we got to go out and get this win. The NFC is still wide open. Wide open. If we win a game or two, teams lose a game or two, which I hate having to rely on other teams to lose, we're still in it. That's just the fact of this league and the NFC East. We're still in it. Teams lose, and they lose. That's it. We're still good. So let's figure it out. Boys in blue, Chicago Bears. Tomorrow night, prime time, 8:00 Thursday. I didn't say what I normally would say. But so what? Fuck the Bears. Fuck the Bears. I want to win. So I'm ready. I hope you're ready. I'm gonna ride and die with this team to the end. As always, fly your flags, wear your colors. Your boy Big G. I will see you after the game, and I'm out.